Mike, check.
And good evening, everyone, and welcome to Pulaski County High School for Lake Cumberland Sports lid lifter on the 2021 season. I guess we'll forget the 20 part of that. The 21 season. Our coverage, as always, is brought to you by Quick Care Walk-In Clinic at Med Park West, our title sponsor, and we thank them so much, and our presenting sponsor, the Don Franklin family of dealerships. Tonight we got a treat for you. We're going to give you two. I'm Mike Kerr. He's Michael Gregg. We're going to bring the girls' game. It will start here in 12, 15, 20 minutes, whatever it takes them to get things ready to go. And then after the girls' game, they're going to clear this arena because of the world we live in today.
Yes, sir.
And they're going to get all the people who had tickets for this game out, bring the tickets in for the boys' game. So we'll take a short break at the end of the girls' game, but we'll be back, and it may be 20 minutes at whatever it takes, but we'll try to keep you posted. Michael, good to see you, man.
Glad to see you, Mike. Excited kicking this year off right. Crosstown game, number 2 game for each team this year, so they're getting right after it, getting it on early.
Well, the good thing is we're in a gym and there's basketball being played, so these young ladies for the first game and the gentlemen for the second game, this is something that last spring we all got kind of hit in the mouth during state tournament for the girls, and there were a lot of people missed a lot of time and a lot of kids got shorted on their high school careers. And this one, I'll be honest with you, there was part of me that said football season wouldn't last.
Yeah.
And there was another part of me that said they'll never get basketball season up and running, and here we are. So we're just going to smile and say glad you guys joined us. If you know someone who would like to watch the game, the way the seating situation is, we'll get to basketball in just a minute, but we've been asked to give you a couple of bits of information. There are no at-the-gate sales tickets for either of these games tonight. Due to the COVID requirements, these tickets were given out to players, coaches, families. They are allotted. If you don't have your voucher, you're not getting in.
You got to look.
So we're going to promise you this. We're going to bring you both games, and you'll be able to watch them in 1080p. And I think, you'll enjoy the quality of it. And I want to say one more time before Michael and I start to break down the basketball game, we want to thank all the sponsors who make this happen, and Brian Miller here at Pulaski County High School. And we're going to do everything we can this year to keep you as in touch with local sports as we possibly can in this different time, Michael.
You're right, and you mentioned Brian Miller. These ADs around the state of Kentucky, Mike, have worked tirelessly, and really they've accomplished what many thought was impossible, just making it happen, giving it an attempt. There's games each day they're getting canceled, and sometimes they're canceling them by the weeks. And so we're just going to enjoy this ride as it goes and enjoy it while we can. And I know that talking to the coaches the other night, they're looking at their schedules and they're looking to add games even right now. And, of course, they're also keeping an open mind that at any time some of these games could get canceled, and they're trying to, hey, if my game gets canceled and you're open, would you play me?
Exactly.
So this schedule may be written in sand, and it may,
like that.
And it may change many, many times this year.
Written in sand. I will steal that one from you. There is no doubt that the schedule that you're looking at right now, if you're with us for any one of the local teams, I would give you long odds that when we get to the end of this cycle, some of those games will be changed, dates, opponents. It will be fluid. But the good news is tonight we're here. Both teams are here. Local rivalry. Southwestern coming off an outstanding season under Coach Junior Molan. They are 0-1 on the season, and, let's shed a tear. They got beat by Franklin County by 2 the other night at Franklin County. If you know anything about rankings, that's top 10 team in the state. So Southwestern, everybody said, well, they graduated 5 seniors, and they've lost all this scoring. And, well, the demise or the reporting of their demise is greatly exaggerated, to borrow a phrase. This is a good basketball team, and they're run by Alexis Smitty, who has run the show for this bunch for about 5 years, seriously. And Southwestern will be a formidable, tough out for anybody they play this year.
Anybody in the state, Mike. I mean, in the state of Kentucky, Southwestern has grown into a force known well across parts of the state of Kentucky. You mentioned Smitty. A couple years ago, this lady squad got to play on the big stage. And Smitty made a name for herself, just really impressed all season, and on the big stage did nothing but continued that. She's aggressive. She's a ball hawk. So if you've not got to see this girl team play, and tonight is going to be your first time, keep an eye on number 12 because she will impress and she'll put pressure on the opposing team offensively and defensively.
Let's do a couple things here while we get ready for the opening tip, and one of those would be once again to thank Quick Care Walk-In Clinic. Any sport, any season, sports physicals at Quick Care are only $25. Don't make an appointment. Don't pay an office visit. Don't sit around the waiting room for an hour. Quick Care gets you in, out, and on the field for less. They're conveniently located right behind the hospital just off Bogle Street in Mid Park West, and they're open late, 9 to 7 on weekdays, 10 to 3 on Sundays. Quick Care serving Somerset and Pulaski County for a decade, and our thanks again. A big thank you to the Don Franklin Somerset family of dealerships for presenting tonight's coverage of high school basketball. Be sure to take advantage of the end of the summer savings at all of their Somerset locations. I guess that would be the New Year's savings. But anyway, visit them on Facebook, Don Franklin Somerset family of dealerships. They'll treat you like family. One more time, this is the Buffalo Wings and Rings video games of the week, as we will bring you both
boys
games
and girls
tonight. And again, we want to thank you. You are watching the Buffalo Wings and Rings video game of the week on Lake Cumberland Sports. Buffalo Wings and Rings. Wings created your way, always fresh, never frozen burgers. Michael, you want to do the fashion report? We have the Magic Monograms fashion report, or
I certainly can. Of course, these girls both they still have their shooter shirts on. I'm not sure exactly what the tops are. Girls are going to be, looks like, visiting Southwestern Lady Warriors. Blue bottoms, I'm assuming blue tops. It'll be trimmed in orange. And the Lady Maroons, they have got white shorts trimmed in maroon. I assume the tops will be the same. That is your fashion report brought to you by Magic Monograms, conveniently located off North Highway 27 between Big Lots and Backyard Burger. Magic Monograms is the place for custom embroidery, screen printing, and so much more. They can put your designs on medical and athletic uniforms, corporate and school apparel. Find them on Facebook. Search Magic Monograms and Embroidery.
We'll get ready to do the starting lineups and give you our opinions of how things are going to go tonight. But let's just go ahead, Michael. Your keys to the game tonight. Let's get that one.
Well, I think anytime a crosstown matchup, you can throw records out the window. And it's what's ironic about that is this year we can't really talk a lot about that because these squads, this is just their second game of the year. But even if we had played 10. You toss the records out, it's going to be highly competitive. I think team speed for the homesteading Lady Maroons certainly going to be something that is, advantage Pulaski County. If you're Southwestern, you're going to have to defend, you're going to have to rebound, and then turnovers in the game of basketball certainly going to play into the outcome of this basketball game. And of course, you can't score points without hitting shots. Somebody's going to get hot tonight. Somebody's going to put up some points. And that team will have an advantage, Mike.
Coaches, I've had several tell me, when we make shots, I look like a great coach. That's the truth. Pulaski will put up a lot of threes unless something has drastically changed over the year. Chris Adkins will get up and down the floor. His bunch will shoot the basketball from the perimeter. Southwestern will run more set offense, but they can also launch. And it depends on where the coaches go with this. And, again, who makes shots. You get in this situation this early in the season, you've only played one game. You've got a crosstown rivalry, and who knows what's going to happen on the floor. So you and I are just going to sit back, relax, and enjoy what we see. But I agree with you with the keys. Whoever shows up and settles in and plays basketball the first will probably have an advantage in this game.
And one difference, though, Mike, and this is an unfortunate difference, is the home court advantage is certainly going to be influenced by the fact that the crowd is limited by things that are beyond anybody's control.
And again, one more time, and hopefully till the second game we won't say this again. The ADs, the coaches, the administration, us, everybody associated with high school athletics would love for this place to be overflowing right now.
Right.
The rules and guidelines that they're allowing them to play under say no.
Well, Mike, and the reality is the objective is to allow them to play.
Exactly.
And the best chance for them to keep playing is to restrict access, and it's just the smartest play to allow these girls to have a season, and so that's how they're going to play it. The keys to the game are brought to you by Whitus Cabinets. At Whitus Cabinets, they provide their customers with friendly service. They value your business, and it is their mission to provide reliable products and services. The courteous and professional team at Whitus Cabinet Design Center can turn your vision into reality. Visit the Whitus Cabinet Design Center on the corner of South 27 and Slate Branch Road to learn more about what they can do for you.
We'll go ahead, and I think they may throw the anthem in here on us. Nobody gave us a signal, so You and I may get interrupted here shortly, but let's go ahead and take a look at the starting lineups if you want to. First for the Southwestern Lady Warriors.
Okay, so starting for Lady Warriors, number 4, Marissa Lovelace. Number 12, Alexa Smitty. Number 5, Kaylee Young. And number 32, Kylie Foreman, And then number 55, Peyton Acey is going to be round out your starting lineup for Southwestern. Pulaski County girls. And, Mike, I have last names. I don't have first.
I've got them. Let me go ahead and do it then. For Pulaski County, Shelby Cawthron, the returning senior, coming back off a couple missed seasons with knee surgery, will run the point. Madeline Blankenship will start at one wing. Madeline Dunn will join her in the starting lineup, along with Carolyn Oakes and Dawn Wilson. So Pulaski County will start Cawthron, Blankenship, Dunn, Caroline Oakes, Dawn Wilson. And that will be your starters. Pulaski County will start 4 seniors and a junior, Oakes being the junior in the bunch, and Southwestern will start 2 seniors, Lovelace and Smitty, 2 juniors, Young and Foreman, and a freshman, Peyton Acey.
Yes, sir.
Will round out the starting 5. Once again, these 2 teams play home and home. They're not in the same district, but they still play each other, and last year Southwestern had a 2-0 advantage in those games, but the rosters have changed drastically for both of these teams. And,
Indeed.
And you get Foreman back for Southwestern, who was injured, and Pulaski gets Cawthron back after 2 missed seasons. And the last game she played that the knee injury occurred in, she put 31 up as a sophomore.
That's impressive.
So, again, both teams, although they're coming back with a different roster, each get a pickup, I guess you would say, in the fact that they've got a returning player who did miss last season. And so, again, I expect it to be competitive. You said earlier, and I couldn't agree with you more, when these crosstown teams get together, you can expect about anything, and then when it's over, you'll still probably go, you and I will look at each other and go, I didn't see that coming. It's
Exactly.
just kind of how it works.
It is, and honestly, I don't know what to expect to see coming other than I expect a highly competitive ball game. I know both these squads are going to get after one another. Both these teams want to beat one another. I mean, it's bragging rights if nothing else. And the next matchup between these 2 teams is going to be, end of February. So when we get to that matchup, Mike, then we'll be able to talk more about how these teams have played and how they've played against some common opponents. But right now, it's just such a clean slate for both squads. It's really intriguing to see how this plays out.
Let's welcome Backyard Burgers, one of our new sponsors, and Susan Hansford, Realtor. She will sponsor our halftime show tonight. And I was just looking down the list. I think those are the only new ones that we've added tonight. And I want to wish everybody, again, we'll try to remind you that there'll be Citizens National Bank shots. There'll be Rick Barker rebounds. And if Michael and I have a little time getting into the flow of everything tonight, you bear with us.
That's right.
Because this is our lid lifter.
It really is. Turner Realty Group 3-point shots, I think, as well. And United Cumberland Bank timeout.
Randy D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
You betcha.
So, yeah, and we thank all of us. I mean, they're the reason we get a chance to do this. So if you get a chance, tell them thanks. Matter of fact, go buy something.
Magic Monogram's got some sharp
outfits
and jackets, and they do a great job doing monogramming. Absolutely.
My shirt. Yep.
Check them out up there. They do great work.
We expect that they will do the anthem. We're at about 1 minute on the clock, so you and I are just going to kind of roll through this a little bit. We've already talked about the matchups. I think can Pulaski County put somebody in front of Smitty to keep her from getting to the rim? I think that is a big. And then if you look around at Pulaski County, Cawthron is the same thing. And I don't know if those 2 will guard each other. And I say that because they're so valuable to their team that you don't want to run the risk of getting them. But Coach Adkin plays a lot of zone. Coach Molden plays a lot of get after you man-to-man, lady-to-lady, whatever, person-to-person defense. I guess we have to be careful. But, again, I assume we're going to get the anthem here in just a minute, and if we do, you and I will just go dark, and you'll hear the anthem in the background.
Mike, I'm excited to get this thing started.
I am too. I am so glad to be indoors getting ready to watch high school basketball. You saw part of the Southwestern boys game the other night?
I did. I saw the second half.
I got to see I have now seen Somerset's girls play, and in a couple of weeks we'll have seen everybody, I think, you and I.
And one thing's for sure is I appreciate the opportunity more than I ever did
You're
because
right.
of the world around us.
And think about it. How does that feel to these kids?
Absolutely.
Or young athletes might be a better way to say it. The PA announcer is cranking it up, and they're going to introduce the lineups. What Michael and I do is we'll wait till that happens. Guess what? The ladies have turned toward the scoreboard. I have a feeling we're going to do the anthem first. We're going to step out for a minute. We'll be back after this break.
Blakely Ford offers complimentary lifetime powertrain protection with every qualifying new and pre-owned vehicle we sell. Engine covered, transmission covered, drive axles covered for life. You're covered as long as you own it. And that's on every qualifying new and pre-owned car, truck, and SUV, even diesel trucks. Shop with complete confidence and peace of mind with Alton Blakely's complimentary lifetime powertrain protection program. Alton Blakely Ford, South Highway 27 Somerset, and altonblakely.com.
The people of this great land are resilient and will get through this. And buying and selling is the real stimulus. Land and real estate are the premium investments, and they're not just making any more land. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we'll get you the most for your property with live, online, and multi-parcel auctions. Selling farms, homes, developments, and commercial properties for top dollar. Give us a call or online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been serving and supporting our local communities. We want you to know that we are here for you and your family. Someone you can trust, someone you can count on, now and for the better days to come. Trusted, loyal, dedicated, helpful, and consistent. Toyota of Somerset. Come see us or visit us online at toyotaofsomerset.com.
Don't feel great? Just can't wait? Quick Care's open late. Just walk in for accidents and illnesses or for health services like physicals and flu shots. Quick Care Walk-In Clinic at Med Park West for over a decade on Hale Knob Road, just behind the hospital.
And the starting lineups are about to introduce. We will check those as we go. Michael and I got them from the official scores tonight. If they're wrong, I'm going to be badly surprised. But Michael, the Southwestern ladies, Miss AC will be the first one out. Allie Foreman coming back from that injury, knee, I think. This one has a big motor. Young. Lovelace is probably the third scorer on this basketball team if you look at the way things are. And there's the engine. There's Smitty. You mentioned her energy level. I don't know. She was probably a sixth grader the first time I saw her play. Fifth, sixth, seventh maybe. And she's never disappointed me with effort.
No, and up there at Rupp Arena, I mentioned his sophomore just impressed me.
Yeah, she wrote it. She caused some people to realize who she was.
That's right.
All right, for the Maroons, they will start with Caroline Oakes. Maddie Blankenship will be the second starter introduced. Dawn Wilson, who Chris Adkins says we made a center out of her because she was tall, all 125 pounds. You hear that the other
I heard
night?
him say that, yeah.
Shelby Cawthorn, a welcome addition back to this basketball team after 2 ACLs in back-to-back seasons. And rounding out the starting lineup will be Madeline Dunn. So, Michael, as we gave them, we're off to a great start. We actually got the starting lineups right.
Well, that's 1 for 1. We'll take it.
You know, it could go anyway from here, but right now that's a good start.
That's right.
Hey, man, let's have fun.
And just a reminder, you're watching the Buffalo Wings and Rings video game of the week on Lake Cumberland Sports. Buffalo Wings and Rings. Wings created your way and always fresh, never frozen burgers. If you haven't ate over there at Wings and Rings, check them out. They have some daily specials, and you can accrue points on the app if you use that for some free food. Check them out, Buffalo Wings and Rings.
Had a little meeting there at lunch today with the boss and others, and I can tell you the fish I eat was top shelf. Pulaski has the basketball. No coin toss this year. That's another rule we'll talk about, but Pulaski will walk it into front court. That is Cawthron. She finds Wilson, pops out high. Cawthron puts it on the deck, blow by, put it up, slapped right back at her. Young got the block. They're going to say it went off of Cawthron. Southwestern basketball. One shot, one block. Southwestern will inbounds. Pulaski in a 2-2-1 press. They throw over the top. That's AC. Back outside, and Smitty's going to run the offense against this 2-3 zone that Pulaski County shows a lot of people. Smitty down the right side, can't get there. 3-ball left corner short by Young, and Pulaski heads the other way. Dunn woes it up. Behind her to Cawthron. 3-ball in the air. No. Side rim. Rebound Smitty. There goes Southwestern to front court. Smitty down to the free throw line. Corner. AC. 3. Corner. Rim. No. Battle for the rebound. It's going to go off of Madeline Dunn. I've got it to Southwestern. And I think they're going to agree. Well, so far the pace is quick.
It is.
Grab it and shoot it. Smitty has it. Looked at AC but couldn't get the pass back to her, so she's going to back it out and run the offense. Pulaski still in this 2-3. Well, they are. Inside the AC. Straightaway 3. Rim, no. Pulaski rebound. Comes away to Blankenship. Quickly to front court. Wilson got behind the defense. They trap her. Slapped away. Here comes Young. She runs into traffic. AC bails her out. Slapped out of bounds by Cawthron. Let's say it's a minute and a half of scoreless basketball and intense, but nobody's put the ball in the basket yet.
A little early jitters, maybe.
You think? Playing really fast right now. Foreman has it. She's got the 3 up. The foul will go against, I don't know. Smitty in a trap in backcourt again. This 2-2-1 press. They throw over the top again. Kick it inside. That was Loveless. Got the ball inside to Young on the cut. She got hit. Dunn will pick up the foul, her first. And again, nice job of breaking the press, Michael.
It was.
Ball didn't hit the floor. Free throw, rimmed out. 2.5 minutes in. Glad you could join us. 3-2 Southwestern leads. That one's short, so come up blank. Rebounded Dunn. Threw it away. Stolen away by Loveless. Almost stolen away. Young gets it, puts in a little runner. Sweet picked up the loose change. It's 5-2. Nice effort. And Cawthron is being guarded by 3-ball off the left side. No good by Wilson. Battle for the rebound, and Smitty will wade in where the big guys go and get it. Left corner, AC wide open 3, yes. They've spotted her over there. I think that's the second time she's launched from that corner. This one was pure. It's 8-2. Pulaski has it in front court. Oaks backs it out, starts down the lane, into traffic, gets it to Wilson. A little 12-footer, got it. A little draw and dish, and that'll work in a lot of leagues. 8-4. Young, back to Smitty. AC, left corner, Smitty. 3-ball in the air. Yes. Smitty's got 2 of those, and it's in a 7-point Lady Warrior lead. That was
pace has picked up. I'm not sure it ever slowed down.
They started making shots, too, which is helping a little. Cawthron, 2 Oaks, down the lane, put it up, hit the bottom of the rim. Southwestern will transition. Smitty in the corner. Back to AC. 3-ball left side. Yes. That is 4 3-point baskets that Southwestern has hit in the opening quarter, and they've opened up a 10-point lead barely halfway through this initial quarter. Got a timeout. There's something on the floor.
Who was the Pulaski girl that hit the 2 free throws earlier?
That was Maddie Blankenship,
Okay.
number 15. Okay, Oaks will check out. I'm not sure if there's a that may have been what the timeout was for, something with a uniform. I'm not sure exactly, so I won't speculate. Pulaski has checked. I'm trying to get a number down here.
You say Oaks out?
Yes, Oaks is out and Martin is in, Sydney Martin. Pulaski, Cothran crosses over, tries to get down the lane and can't. Blankenship. Pulaski having a little trouble with their spacing, and Southwestern is just in this sticky defense. So how do you beat that? Cothran just pulls up and buries a 3. Can't get any continuity, just bury one. Quickly to front court, Southwestern gets it inside. Nordis, who's checked into the game, put up a shot, partially deflected, I think, by Martin. She'll come away with it, and Pulaski will transition to front court. Cothran blow and go, didn't. Thought she was going to lay it in, done. Back to Cothran. Shows the 3, now passes it up. She'll wind it out. Here comes Smitty. I wondered where she was. 3 ball, straight away. Blankenship hits the 3. She's got 5, and that 10-point lead is 4 after back-to-back 3s by Pulaski County. Smitty will walk it into front court. This is morphed into a 1-3-1 looking. Chris Adkins is playing an amoeba defense. It changes every trip down the floor. And I'm sure part of that is because they're trying to find the shooters that have been shooting the lights out. Inside to Nordis, cross court to Schmitty, deflected, but she'll come up with it. A little between the legs, behind the back it out to the rings, and let's start something. Junior Mullen said no. Timeout on the floor, and it is a UCB timeout, and partner, 14-10. 2:07 to go in the opening quarter, Southwestern with the lead.
Henderson Chiropractic is committed to relieving your pain using the true principles of chiropractic care. Their caring, helpful team strives for excellence through extraordinary service and patient education. Dr. Henderson provides chiropractic care for injuries that occur during sports, auto accidents, work-related activities, or just everyday wear and tear. The experience you need for the results you want, that's Henderson Chiropractic. And come to Backyard Burger for the absolute best 100% Black Angus burger anywhere. Add some waffle or seasoned fries, bowl of chili, crispy chicken strips, or maybe some onion rings. Backyard Burger is located on North Highway 27 between lots 1 and 2. Backyard wishes the best of luck to all our local high school teams. And remember, it's better in the backyard.
Partner, we have had 6 3-pointers already in less than 6 minutes of basketball, and every one of those was a Turner Realty Group 3-point shot.
And missed every one of them. Sorry about that.
That's all right. We're getting there. I told you it will take a few minutes for me to find everything. But, again, Turner Realty Group 3-point shots. Inside drop step. Beautiful move by Lovelace. Just put it up a little too hard, and Pulaski will come away with it. Cothran front court. Show and go by Wilson. She has to give it up. Dunn will now back it up. A little stutter and go. Put it up. Got it. We're going to draw the harm. So Dunn will get her first 2. Foul will go. Aiden Schmitty, who had checked in at the break, picked up her first. Missed her getting in, but she is on the floor. Dunn missed it. Free throws have not been kind tonight. Here comes Schmitty in transition. That's Alexa. Right side to Kinsley Molden, the freshman, who also checked in at that timeout. So Alexis Smitty inside to Foreman. Drop step in the lane, put it up into Wilson. A lot of contact. Foreman standing out of bounds as Wilson throws it back to her. Pulaski basketball. For Pulaski County, Maggie Holt will check into the game for Wilson. 2-point game. A little over a minute and change to go in this opening quarter. Done. Front court through the hands of Oaks into the crowd, and that'll be done. Puts it on the deck, tries to get out of the way. Double teamed, and Young got a piece of her. That'll be team foul number. That's 5 team fouls against Lady Warriors. That's a common foul. They may have just teed. I'm not sure.
Bench warning, I heard.
Is that what it was?
Yep.
Good. I noticed he pointed at the coach. And fortunately, at least no more than that. Too early in the year for that. Cawthorn has it. Young plays her. Southwestern has been man since we got here. They switch it a little on the inside, but 3 ball straight away by Dunn, no good. Rebound came away to Foreman, who gave it up to Cawthorn. Left side Young, kick it in the corner. 3 ball in the air. Bottom. That is Kinsley Mole. Yeah, I was just the freshman not reluctant, and that was pure, by the way. Another Turner Realty Group 3-point shot. 3 ball straight away from deep, Shelby Cawthorn. Wow. That was from deep. Front court. Foreman will put it on the deck, driving against Wilson, and they're going to call Foreman. Nope. Yes, they are. They're going to call Foreman for the offensive foul. These officials look at each other a lot. The guy who made the call is not the one who made the signal. Quickly to front court, Dunn. All the way to the rim, threw it up, no. Rebound comes away to Molden. She gives it to Smitty. Smitty cross court. 3 ball in the air. Smitty, that's Aiden Smitty, no, but the rebound comes away to Southwestern.
Frantic pace.
Yeah, but Southwestern's got a young bunch out there all of a sudden. Bullet pass inside. We got a double kick as Wilson got part of it, and I'm pretty sure Oaks got the rebound kick, and it'll be Southwestern basketball. Halfway through the second, 10-point lead, Lady Warriors. Looky, 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 and they finally come out high. Back in the corner, Molden, 3 off the inbounds. No. Dunn picks up the change for Pulaski. Put it on the deck, right at Smitty. I'm not sure. Again, put it in. Great move by Madeline Dunn, but I didn't see much contact. They called the foul on Smitty. That's 7, but this will be a one-shot opportunity. But from this point forward, Pulaski will shoot the bonus. And Loveless back. Smitty will sit down. Alexa Smitty. Since both are in the game, I have to. Chance for the old-fashioned 3-point play, and Dunn hits the free throw. She's got 6 in the game, and that'll cut the lead to 7. Aiden Smitty bounces it to Molden. That is a young backcourt all of a sudden. Quickly to front court. Loveless says, get out of the way. Gives it back to Smitty. Got it to Loveless. To Foreman. Turnover. Threw it away. Intercepted by Martin. You probably heard the whistle. Cawthorn walked. A little show and go, but didn't get the dribble down. Turnover. And Alexa Smitty returns. Foreman goes out. Young goes out. So somebody else. Abby Coomer, for the first time, entered the basketball game. Corner, Molden, 3, off the rim, backside rebound, put up and in by AC. She's got 11.
I'm struggling over here, Mike.
It's okay. I'm keeping up with scoring anyway, I think, trying to. Pulaski has slowed it down a little, and I thank them for that, as Cawthorn will take her time. Now come off a double set, pull up 3, back rim, no. Another rebound to AC. Throw it over the top, stolen away. Cawthorn's got it. She'll start toward front court. Left side to Dunn. Put it on the deck. Back to Cawthorn. No. 3 ball. Left wing did not draw air as Oaks missed the shot. It'll go off of Martin, play Southwestern basketball. And AC said, I need to tie my shoe. That used to be a way you could get a breath in a game like this, but I think she really did have to tie her shoe. 9-point game. We're headed to the 2.5-minute mark of the opening half. Southwestern's led by as many as 10. Smitty will face this zone. She's up the left side with it. Little pick and roll action, pick and pop actually. Little Sis puts it up as Aiden Smitty put up the shot. Rebound by Molden. Knocked out of bounds, and it'll stay with Southwestern. That 24 looks familiar on a Molden out there, doesn't it?
It does.
There's another one of those 5-year, as Big Sis wore that number. Smitty has it, left side, pulls up 3 from deep. No. Cawthorn will just watch it bounce out of bounds. It'll be Lady Maroon basketball. If you just joined us, this is Lake Cumberland sports coverage of high school basketball, presented by Quick Care Walk-In Clinic at Med Park West, and our title sponsor and also our presenting sponsor, the Don Franklin family of dealerships. Game 1 of 2 tonight, as the boys' game will follow this one. And if you just joined us, glad to have you here. I think it's the only coverage you're getting of this game. In the corner, shot put up. Lovelace got some.
I don't think Martin even saw her there.
I don't. Blankenship just got.
Or was it Blankenship?
Yeah, well, don't we call it dump truck? Got the block, but
she didn't see her.
It'll be Blankenship at the line. She's got 6 on the make. If you're going to get a foul, sometimes you get your money's worth. And that's the only bad thing is that's 3 on Lovelace. Second free throw, rimmed out. Nordis with the rebound. Smitty will come to front court, a little between the legs action. Spin moved up the left side, finds a wide open corner. Nordis inside. I heard the hit up here on Foreman. Just going to say it went off of Pulaski County out of bounds. I think Foreman's pleading her case. It's like inbounds to Smitty. She'll bounce it into the corner to Little Sis. Straight away to Molden. Didn't go. Battle for the rebound. Coming out of traffic with Pulaski is done, and she'll woe it up. Behind her to Oaks. Right side. Wilson will launch. No. Rebound by Molden. Driving the distance. Alexa Smitty put it up and in. She's got 13. We go toward a minute. Back to 10 for the Lady Warriors. Martin pulls up off the bounce. 3, no. Rebound Foreman. She's being hassled, but she'll find Smitty. Aiden Smitty. Cross court to Molden. A little too hot, a little too high. Sails out of bounds. Turnover. Young back. Molden will sit down. Once again, 10 points is as high as it's been, and we go under a minute here in the opening half, and that's where we stand. Pulaski does have the basketball trailing by that aforementioned 10. Oaks bumps off back to Wilson. Give it to Dunn. Back to Oaks. Put it on the deck, down the lane, put it up. No. Here comes Pulaski after the Aiden Smitty rebound. Alexa Smitty down the lane, crossover. Tried another one of those going the other way look, but another kickball, Southwestern basketball. 37.2. Don't forget, halftime is coming up in our Hansford halftime report. I want to thank Hansford Realtor for being with us. Susan Hansford. Got a chance to take her breath, partner.
Mike, you can tell it's early. I am struggling this first half with the stats. I'm going to move systems there at halftime.
Smitty and Oaks playing a little. I'm going to wait for the clock to run down, and I'm going to hassle you a little bit. But Smitty doing all right, crosses over, now kicks it left side. She'll get it back from her sister. Back to little sis, Aiden. Back to Alexa. 3, buried it. A Turner Realty Group 3. By my count, that is 7 by the Lady Warriors in the opening half. And now we had a break there, but they're just getting the players off the floor. I thought something had happened. So halftime 32-19. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with the Hansford Realty halftime show following this.
Don't feel great? Just can't wait? Quick Care's open late. Just walk in for accidents and illnesses or for health services like physicals and flu shots. Quick Care Walk-In Clinic at Med Park West for over a decade on Hale Knob Road, just behind the hospital.
Blakely Ford offers complimentary lifetime powertrain protection with every qualifying new and pre-owned vehicle we sell. Engine covered, transmission covered, drive axles covered for life. You're covered as long as you own it. And that's on every qualifying new and pre-owned car, truck, and SUV, even diesel trucks. Shop with complete confidence and peace of mind with Alton Blakely's complimentary lifetime powertrain protection program. Alton Blakely Ford, South Highway 27 Somerset, and altonblakely.com.
The people of this great land are resilient and will get through this. And buying and selling is the real stimulus. Land and real estate are the premium investments, and they're not just making any more land. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we'll get you the most for your property with live, online, and multi-parcel auctions. Selling farms, homes, developments, and commercial properties for top dollar. Give us a call or online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been serving and supporting our local communities. We want you to know that we are here for you and your family. Someone you can trust, someone you can count on, now and for the better days to come. Trusted, loyal, dedicated, helpful, and consistent. Toyota of Somerset. Come see us or visit us online at toyotaofsomerset.com.
Don't feel great? Just can't wait? Quick Care's open late. Just walk in for accidents and illnesses or for health services like physicals and flu shots. Quick Care Walk-In Clinic at Med Park West for over a decade on Hale Knob Road, just behind the hospital.
Whether it's at the beginning, halftime, or into the game, Mike, Susan Hansford is there to coach you through a win. Whether you are buying or selling real estate, Susan loves real estate. Call Susan Hansford with Weichert Realtors, Ford Brothers today at 606-219-3276.
We welcome her aboard.
Absolutely. Welcome, Susan Hansford. So we're at the Hansford halftime report, Mike, here Southwestern visiting team tonight, leading 32-19 at the half. First half in the books. You could see that this was maybe an early season game. A lot of rough edges around a lot of facets of this ball game. Coaches we can see Coach Atkins out here working on his team right now, right here in front of us. The Warriors are in the locker room that we cannot see. Got some things to do, some things to refine.
We do. If it's 19-12 at the end of the first, the largest lead of the game's on the board as we look up now, Southwestern on top 32-19. We'll take a quick look at the unofficial individual scoring. Southwestern, I've got them with 32 in the opening half. Playing and failing to score is Kylie Foreman, Kinsley Molden had a 3, Nordis and Aiden Schmitty all played and failed to score for the Lady Warriors. The aforementioned 3 points to Kinsley Molden, 2 points to Kayla Young, 6 points to Peyton Acey, 5 to Marissa Lovelace, and Alexis Smitty, 16 at halftime. That's half of her team's points. And again, our Turner Realty Group 3-point shots in the opening half. Southwestern made 7 3-point shots. If you just take the 3 points, that puts them up 21-19. For Pulaski County, playing and failing to score, Caroline Oaks. Trying to see Sydney Martin played and failed to score, and Abby Coomer played and failed to score. Dawn Wilson a couple, 5 to Shelby Cawthron, 6 to Madeline Dunn, and 6 to Madeline Blankenship for a total of 19. 32-19 here at recess. And I'm with you for Pulaski County. One, when Southwestern had Smitty and Foreman and Acey all on the floor. Smitty's not that tall, but she's very strong at the position she plays. And they were taking advantage of the fact that they are a physically bigger basketball team. And then they shot the lights out of it from distance.
They did, and they didn't start out super hot.
No.
But I tell you what, it seemed like they were really focused on not allowing Smitty to penetrate, and it seems like they were fairly successful with that. You mentioned she had 16 at the half. that was a quiet 16, if that's possible.
Well, 4 of them behind the arc, 4 threes, and the only other, she took it to the rim one time and had an old-fashioned three-point play. So really, yeah, maybe they kept her out of the lane.
But she still got hers.
But she got 16.
Yeah. But if you're going to zero on the best player, you definitely want her shooting from further away.
I
mean, they accomplished that. She just hitting the shots, as we mentioned earlier. Somebody was going to get hot, somebody was going to hit some shots, and somebody was going to score some points in the first half. That happens to be Alexis Smitty. And we told you come into this, she was a player to watch. I mean, she's somebody who could put some pressure on teams offensively and defensively. And honestly, she typically takes it to the rack. We've not seen that happen as much. But really, she hasn't needed to because she's been hot from beyond the arc.
Well, the other thing is Pulaski plays a lot of zone, and there's always, when you get into traffic, there's somebody there. You go man against her, she'll take the ball to the rim a little more, I think. But if you shoot it like she did from outside, you just take what they give you and make them pay. But not a one dog, it's not a one pony show. I mean, AC had 6 and Lovelace 3 along with Kinsley Molden, but I think what Coach Molden's going to be happier about at halftime, as Coach Adkins is still coaching down here in front of us, what Coach Molden will be the happiest about is he transitioned out 8 or 9 players through that opening half, and there wasn't a real drop-off. And I guess the only fly in the ointment, Lovelace has 3 fouls. That's the only thing of any significance that I see on the rest of the stat sheet.
And Mike, something that jumped out at me for Southwestern too, you mentioned AC with the three-point shot. She is a very confident player, and that's a freshman. So she's going to have a lot of time in front of her, but she's looking to produce and be a factor right here in this freshman year. Coach Molden talked about the game she had there against Franklin County earlier in the week, 3 out of 4 from three-point range. And she's got height. I mean, it looks like she could play post and does when needed maybe. A lot of tools here and a lot of weapons on Southwestern squad.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at that lineup, when AC was on the floor and you had Foreman on the floor, and at one time they had Lovelace out there with the 2 of them, that is a very good-sized high school lineup. I think I even made the comment during the broadcast and then we look out 2 trips later, and they've got the younger Smitty, and they've got Molden on the floor, and then all of a sudden you've got a very small lineup on the floor, and it didn't matter.
Right.
I'll tell you what, we're going to step out. Halftime, 32-19, Southwestern leads over Pulaski. We'll be back after this 2-minute break.
Don't feel great? Just can't wait? Quick Care's open late. Just walk in for accidents and illnesses or for health services like physicals and flu shots. Quick Care Walk-In Clinic at Med Park West for over a decade on Hale Knob Road, just behind the hospital.
Blakely Ford offers complimentary lifetime powertrain protection with every qualifying new and pre-owned vehicle we sell. Engine covered, transmission covered, drive axles covered for life. You're covered as long as you own it. And that's on every qualifying new and pre-owned car, truck, and SUV, even diesel trucks. Shop with complete confidence and peace of mind with Alton Blakely's complimentary lifetime powertrain protection program. Alton Blakely Ford, South Highway 27, Somerset, and altonblakely.com.
The people of this great land are resilient and will get through this. And buying and selling is the real stimulus. Land and real estate are the premium investments, and they're not just making any more land. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we'll get you the most for your property with live, online, and multi-parcel auctions. Selling farms, homes, developments, and commercial properties for top dollar. Give us a call or online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been serving and supporting our local communities. We want you to know that we are here for you and your family. Someone you can trust, someone you can count on, now and for the better days to come. Trusted, loyal, dedicated, helpful, and consistent. Toyota of Somerset. Come see us or visit us online at toyotaofsomerset.com.
Don't feel great? Just can't wait? Quick Care's open late. Just walk in for accidents and illnesses or for health services like physicals and flu shots. Quick Care Walk-In Clinic at Med Park West for over a decade on Hale Knob Road, just behind the hospital.
And we are back here at Pulaski County. Southwestern leads 32-19. And again, I want to thank you for joining us for our Hansford halftime report. Susan Hansford, realtor, Call Susan at Weichert Realtors for Brothers, 606-219-3276.
Pulaski inbounds. They'll start on a 13-point deficit to start this second half, and Southwestern comes out man-to-man with the starting five in Pulaski. That is the five who started the game for them. So Dunn has it. Kick it in the corner. Wilson tries to find a cutting Cothran to the rim, slapped away. It'll stay with Pulaski County. Pulaski will inbounds. Blankenship threw it away. Stolen away by Smitty. Smitty will come up against Cothran and move left to right here at Pulaski, or toward 39 if you are familiar with this gym. Looked at the three and put it back in her pocket. I thought she had shot it. Now she gets the return pass from Young. They find Foreman. Foreman into the lane. Right side Young. Three in the air. Yes. So Young gets her 5th point of the game. Her first Turner Realty Group 3. And the hits keep on coming for the Lady Warriors from outside.
This is that lineup, Mike, you said it's big.
It is big.
Between Foreman and Lovelace and AC.
I mean, if you think about it, and like I said, Smitty's not tall, but she's very well built for a basketball player. 3 balls straight away, blocked. AC got a piece of it. Smitty came away with it. Front court, left side, pulled up on the run, put it in. Oh, my. The degree of difficulty, about 6.0 on that one. Cothran, front court, back to Oaks, back to Cothran in the corner, and Young stayed with her. Now they'll switch. Lost the bounce. Largest lead of the game. It's out to 18. 3 balls straight away off the rim from Blankenship. Foreman has the carom. Smitty to front court. Young right side, back to Smitty. She's going to balance the floor and start the offense. Foreman at the elbow. Now she'll swap with Lovelace. And they'll go to a 1-3-1 set. And inside, nice job by Foreman. A little bit of shed the defender, and she's in the book with her first 2. Michael, it's 20.
Just like that.
Yep. Down the lane, Cothran put it up. No, Smitty with another rebound. She heads to front court. Nobody picked her up. Takes it all the way to the rim, put it up hard. Rebound on the backside. Lovelace put it in. Southwestern on a 9-0 run to start this third quarter.
And, Mike, you mentioned the time that Cothran has missed, and you can tell that.
Oh, yeah.
In this next matchup they have in February, I think you're going to see a lot different ball player out
2
of her.
knee surgeries.
Yeah.
Cothran straight away 3. That she can still do. Missed it. Rebound Lovelace. Well, she's tied up temporarily with Oaks and got Oaks for the foul. Her first. That's one thing Pulaski hadn't done, gotten himself in any foul trouble tonight. We mentioned Lovelace is the only player in the game with any foul trouble. She has 3. Quickly to front court, 2 Lovelace. Over the top to Foreman, put it in. That's a nice big-to-big feed right there. Foreman's got 4 1/4. And this one is starting to unravel if you're a Pulaski fan. Wilson, 3 ball, no. Rebound Oaks. Tipped it behind her. Now Cothran has it. Backs out. Oaks feeds it inside. Blankenship put it on the deck, didn't want it. Cothran got the 3 in the air. It's off the back rim, and Lovelace, I've said that before tonight, has another rebound. Here comes Smitty to front court. Right corner, AC spotted up. No. Backside Foreman had the rebound, and I think Oaks had Foreman. That's 2 quick fouls on Caroline Oaks. Common foul underneath to Southwestern. Martin will check back in for the Lady Maroons. She played in the opening half. Oh, nobody checked Foreman as she came down the lane. Martin stripped her. Here she goes to front court, crosses over, got it to a cutting Dunn, and that was well done. Pulaski's on the board here in the third quarter, but they do trail by 22. Put up and in by Foreman.
Foreman going to work here.
There is no answer right now for Foreman. There she's establishing position down on the block, and there is no answer. Blankenship. Kick it in the corner. Cothran, 3. That hit the side of the rim. No. Smitty with another rebound. Spins out of traffic. AC spotted in this corner. Young spotted in that corner. Pick Young buried it. Her second three of the half. Another Turner Realty Group three-point shot, and it's 48-21, a little over halfway through the third. Southwestern is hitting on all cylinders right now, Michael.
Yeah, Coach Molden has the second five set to check in at the next dead ball.
Well, he ought to buy a Gatorade for this bunch because they came out of halftime ready to play. Pass, they attempt to get it to Oaks, and they're going to say it was not touched. So it'll be Southwestern. As you said, here comes Nordis,
Nelson,
Dalton,
and Molden, and Aiden Smitty.
Thank you. Nordis has it, front court. Got it ahead to Nelson. Put it up. Got it. 2 seconds in the game, the microwave has scored. Wow. Lasky will walk it to front court. Oaks looks at the cuts. Wilson will pop out. Now Cothran. Back to Wilson. Put it up. Got it. Nice. Oh, that was Oaks. I'm sorry. Caroline Oaks with the basket.
With the left hand.
Yeah. Into the lane. Dalton. Little contact with Martin. I think Martin will draw the foul. Dalton will step to the line, should shoot two. Aubrey Dalton, a junior. That one's perfect. Blankenship back. She will get Cothran. 19 points scored in this quarter by Southwestern, and we played a little over 5 minutes. 20 points scored in this quarter as Dalton makes the second. Timeout on the floor, Michael. 52-23, Southwestern on top on your Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
If you want a great career, Somerset Community College career and technical programs can help. Or if you want a bachelor's degree but not massive college debt, just start at SCC and transfer to the new University Center of Southern Kentucky, located right here in Somerset, and save thousands. Sign up now on campus or visit us online at somerset.kctcs.edu. Don't delay, enroll today.
20-4, the scoring run that we're on right now for Southwestern here in the second half.
Whatever Junior Molden said at halftime, the script is working.
Again, I hope he bought him a Gatorade after that bunch. The first five came out, and that was a blistering about 4 minutes of basketball. Pulaski has it. They will inbounds. Oaks will bring it to front court. She will be waited on by Aiden Smitty. Go to the rim, a great move, but done to get down the lane and then try to kick it cross court. It'll go off the hand of Southwestern. It'll stay with the Lady Maroons, but good penetration there. Just pretty good help side defense, to be honest.
Yep, Aubrey Dalton with the hands there.
Martin out to Oaks, back in the corner, three in the air. Tough three-pointer by Blankenship. And
yeah, degree of difficulty right there. Nordis right there all over her. Just made a great defense, better shot.
We're going to get a 30-second timeout. 52-26, Lady Warriors on top.
Don't feel great, just can't wait. Well, Quick Care is open late. Just walk in at their clinic in Med Park West, just off Bogle Street behind the hospital. Hours are 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. weekdays and 10 to 3 on Saturdays. No appointments necessary for accidents, ailments, chronic conditions, as well as health services like sports physicals, flu shots, and health screenings. They accept most major health insurance plans, and they can bill the insurance companies directly. Quick Care Walk-In Clinic at Med Park West.
When this game's over, Modern Systems Defender of the game will be selected. We'll select the Somerset Community College Offensive Player of the Game for each team. And we'll have the Alton Blakely Family of Dealerships post-game show. Aiden Smitty will walk it to front court. To Molden. They have matching headbands. This three of them now do. They're trying to confuse me. They try to get the ball inside to Nelson. It's slapped out of bounds. I love it. Now you've got three green headbands out there, four, and I was using that as my marker for some of them. Inbounds, a long inbounds. Wind sprint for Smitty as she will go back into backcourt and receive it. Dalton, Nordis. Back to Dalton, looked at three. Nordis Put it on the deck, threw it away. Wilson will come away with it. She might have walked. Gave it up to Dunn. Now Oaks backs it out. We go under 2 minutes in the third quarter. Oaks, little crossover, comes off a high screen. They'll switch that. Wilson left alone for the three. Off the bank, no. Rebound, Aiden Smitty. Quickly in the front court. Nortis spotted up three. It's going to be short. They're going to point at Southwestern and said, Dalton, you were out of bounds when you touched it. It'll go to Pulaski County.
It's one of those early season miscues, Mike.
Hey, that's why they play games early in the season.
Betcha.
And unfortunately, we missed a month.
Well, we're just in the early part now.
Yeah, we're just getting started. Oaks has it go off her hand on the pass from Dunn, and it will go back to Southwestern. All right, let me get all my names right. That's Nortis. She's got a green headband. She'll give it to Smitty. She has a green headband. Dalton has a green headband. Molden has a green headband. Why doesn't
You got it, Mike.
Why does Taylor Nelson not have a green headband?
She did get the memo.
Okay, she missed the fashion. Well, we'll have to make sure we get that in
We
the
should
fashion
add
report.
that. We should have added that to the fashion.
All right, we've had enough. They pass it around. Smitty down to Nortis on the baseline. Good cut down the lane. She found Taylor Nelson, and Nelson didn't get the hoop, but she certainly got the hit. She'll go to the line to shoot two.
That was well executed.
It was. Foul is on Wilson. Her first, team's fourth. Southwestern has committed how many fouls in this half? None.
Really?
Taylor hits the free throw. She's got 3 points. Pulaski County will get Maggie Holt into the game. I think that's 33 down on the block.
It is.
Thank you. Second free throw, good. Nelson's got 4. The lead is 54-26. That's as big as it's been. Under a minute, third quarter. Blankenship looks and finally finds Martin. Little spin move off the backside. We got a bump. We got a hold. Oaks tried to go to the basket. Aiden Smitty had a piece of her, and that'll be Smitty's second foul. First foul of the half on Southwestern. Out high to Maddie Dunn. Put it on the deck. We've got a wreck. They're going to call the foul on Southwestern. That'll go against Nelson, I think. No, it'll go. It will not. It will be against Molden. 2 shots for Maddie Dunn. First one, back rim, front rim, comes off. She's got 8 in the game. Looks at the second one. Got it. She's got 9 by my count now. Southwestern, Smitty, Aiden Smitty. Until further notice, Smitty is Aiden Smitty, okay?
You got you.
Right now.
I anticipate it may stay that way.
I think it might. Straight away, Smitty. 3 in the air, side rim, no. Martin with a rebound. Hands it to Oaks, and she's going to come toward front court. Looks over the top. Now comes back to her from Blankenship. They'll start the offense. Smitty comes out and plays Oaks. Oaks down the lane, put it up. We got a collision, and again, and they're going to get Dalton, or they're going to call a charge, or got to call something. Call a block on Dalton. They picked up 3 quick fouls, have the Lady Warriors, and they're not going to call that yes, they are going to call that a shooting foul. Oaks will go to the line. She's got 2 points in the game, all in this quarter.
I think our cameras probably picked up. I love the cutouts on the end under the goal.
Don't you? Oaks hits
great.
a free throw. She's got 3 now. That is a great idea. I mean, those are people who support the program that can't be here.
That's great.
And they buy cutouts, and the the team gets a little money, and you get to show that you support the team.
Great idea. Even some animals out there.
Yeah, I saw that.
Love
Next
that.
free throw, no good. Nortis has the rebound. She's going to come over the top. In the corner, 3 ball in the air by Molden, yes. At the buzzer,
It was Aiden Smitty.
Aiden Smitty. I apologize. Green headband. Aiden Smitty with the three-point shot to end the third quarter, and it'll close 57-28, Southwestern with the lead.
Since 1979, Modern Systems has been defending communities all across Kentucky, and they are proud to be part of the communities they serve. Spending time and sponsorships to numerous charities like Project 5810, Relay for Life, March of Dimes, Heart Walk, local school programs, and many more. Modern Systems, your neighbors and your friends, and they work 24/7 to protect the things that matter most to you. From homes to businesses to schools and churches, let Modern Systems be your trusted name in security. And Rick Barker, Gabi Realty and Auction, names you know, names you can trust. Real estate and auction services for farm, commercial, residential, and personal. Gabi Realty and Auction has 49 years experience in the real estate and auction business, and we are ready to put that to work for you. Go online at GabiRealty.com for more information. And banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that gives you full control are just a few reasons why more Pulaski Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank, member FDIC.
Michael, I'm glad everybody joined us tonight. Don't forget we'll have game 2. There will be a short break between games while they clear the gym and do all that, and we'll keep you posted. But we'll be back for the boys' version of this. And for everybody, you're watching this so you can keep up with all the missed calls that we've got tonight on names and stuff. But give us a break. It's week 1. Southwestern has the inbounds.
Looks like starting squad.
It is for a brief play. Foreman had it. Lovelace, cross court, Schmitty. That's Aiden Schmitty. Put it up. No, wreck on the highway. My goodness. All right, Cothran's up. That's good. Foreman just barely went down. Those are the two that are coming back from pretty serious injuries. And
one with the brace and one not. Coach Molden said he tries to get Conley to wear that brace.
Don't want to wear it.
She don't want to wear it.
Oaks picked up her dribble. She's tied up, and you can pick whether it was Young or Schmitty, but it'll be Southwest or Pulaski basketball on the alternate possession. Cothran, straight away. Looks at Southwestern, been man-to-man since we got here. Oaks put it on the deck. Nice switch. Schmitty will end up with her, and Acey's going to end up with Cothran, and Cothran looks to deal. No, goes behind her. 3-ball in the air from Blankenship. No good. And Schmitty got hit. Oaks will pick up her third. Team's fifth. AC will jog down to inbounds the basketball, and we'll head toward the 7-minute mark in this final quarter. Southwestern comfortably on top, 29. Schmitty straight away. Still against this zone. Looks. Acey in the corner to Lovelace. Diagonal across to Schmitty. Show down the lane. Didn't. Back to Lovelace. Nice baseline pull up. Little short corner jumper by Lovelace, and she buried it, and that was quite nice. She's got 9 on the game. 6.5 to go as Wilson finds Cothran. She put it on the deck. She bumps off of Foreman and lost that battle. Blankenship back to Oaks, down the lane, threw it away. Tried to find a cutting. Actually, I think she thought Wilson was going to stay in the corner, and Wilson cut.
She had somebody in the corner when she started penetrating.
Yeah, that looked like the pass was headed to where she used to be. We're heading towards 6 minutes as Young has it, out high to Schmitty. She's going to put it on her hip, put them where she wants them. Left corner, Young, try to get it into Foreman, saved by Lovelace. Taken away, finally stolen by Blankenship. Oaks, front court, pulls up from about 16 feet, shot it short. Rebound Lovelace. There comes Schmitty, front court. Kick it off to the side to Acey. She's going to balance it back out high, and I thought she threw it away. Young went up the ladder and got that one.
She did.
She's good on a green headband.
Lovelace does too.
I know. We're going to put numbers on those things.
You talk much more about it next time. They're all
going to have them. I know. Acey gives it up to Schmitty, and Schmitty has run some clock. We're headed down toward 5 minutes here in the final quarter. Young, right corner Smitty. They ran the offense, got it inside on a cut to Lovelace. There's some nice triangle or three-man basketball, and now we're going to get another line change. That foul was on Blankenship, her first. Lovelace will step to the line and shoot 2. That one will come off. All right, partner, make sure you got a roster. Dalton's back.
Nelson's back. Aiden Smitty's back. And Molden is back.
This is the crew that was playing prior to the start of the quarter.
And I think we've got one more waiting on the free throw.
I'm pretty sure if the shooter makes this, she's done.
And Nordis checking in for Lovelace.
So Lovelace will record her 10th point of the game, and she will take a seat. Cawthorn will walk the ball toward front court. She'll find Oaks. Looks at a cut. Can't. They swing it all the way back around. That's Cawthorn down the lane. Put it up short. Rebound came away to Nelson. A little bumping, and they're going to say that Southwestern player was standing out of bounds when they finally came with the possession.
I think she may have been. Destiny Molden trying to knock that ball back in play.
That's Kinsley. That's Destiny's little sister.
I'm sorry,
I'm just
Kinsley.
kidding with you, but you're right. Inbounds pass to Oaks, and she got an easy one. Yeah, I have done the same thing already tonight and caught myself once. They look, I mean, you know, that 24, you can't watch somebody playing that number for 12 years. All right, it's Smitty. She gets it to Molden, and they're playing pitch and catch, and Molden showed the 3, and she's going to pull up from about 21.
There you go.
Guess what? Buried it. She's got 2 of those Turner Realty Group 3s, 6 points on the game. Wilson has it. She dribbles out. Can't do anything with it, and it'll finally up in the hands of Dunn, who will put it on the deck. Oaks gets it in the corner to Blankenship. She'll bury one.
Good ball.
She's got 11 on the game. Stolen away by Pulaski as Dunn went and got it, put it up and in. She's got 11 on the game. And it's 63-35. Still no doubt. Dalton back tipped, couldn't get it, stolen away. Here comes Pulaski and Blankenship to front court. Gets Wilson, blows by everybody, and put it in. And I know you better have your full roster now because 5 more just got up off of Junior Molin's bench. Ball is slapped away by Cawthorn, but this time I think she'll be guilty of a foul, and that's 7 by my count, which means that Southwestern will shoot free throws. All right, for Pulaski County, Martin's back.
Okay, we got Audrey Teeter, Jordan McDonald checking in.
Cameron Hall,
and I can't see a number.
Is Neal out there?
Sarah Neal?
We'll look. Shot
so.
comes out. Rebound Blankenship. She'll clear traffic and we'll head to front court. Oaks will bounce it out on the Pirate. I guess maroon technically. Dunn. Little go down the lane. Put it on the deck. Put it in. Got hit. Maddie Dunn has got 13 on the game and a chance to make it 14.
I really like her game. She is just so quick.
That foul will go against Molden. She will check out.
And Jesselyn Flynn.
Thank you.
Checking in.
Free throw. Perfect by Dunn. Coomer returns for Pulaski County. And I think we've got the lineups about set.
I think we do.
Now. I do see Maggie Holt in the game for Pulaski. I think she was already in the game. Southwestern in front court. That is Teeter. She'll bring it out of the corner on the bounce. Being hawked. Finally got it in the corner. Pull up three. Neal put it up from just inside the 3, and it'll come away to Pulaski County. And they fumble it away on the trying to get it into front court. Here comes Southwestern.
Pass just a little high to Hall.
The 7th grader, McDonald, put a little too much air under that one, and it'll sail out of bounds. But, man, if you're Junior Molden, you're getting to play a lot of kids that are getting some valuable minutes, and it makes practice a lot more fun when they get a chance to play because they come ready to go the next day.
Especially on that crosstown rival.
You got it. Down the lane, Oaks, there was contact, multiple contacts, we'll say, and they're going to get Teeter with a foul. It was a common foul, so we'll be side under for Pulaski County. They're still one away from shooting the bonus. Looking at the cuts, and finally it comes out high to Coomer. She'll get it back to Oaks, and Oaks will start the offense. Goes right, can't get away. Being hawked by Flynn. 3 ball in the air from Martin. No.
Neal with the rebound.
Thank you. She hands it to McDonald, and McDonald will head to front court. Back to Sarah Neal. Another green headband out there, by the way, on Hall.
Several.
Yep.
McDonald.
sporting
the green headband.
All right, we got to have a meeting with. Just kidding. It's something to talk about.
Put the numbers on the green headband.
Exactly. McDonald has it. Straight away, 3 from deep by Neal. No. Coomer has the rebound. She'll bounce it toward front court and pull up and give it to Oaks. We're headed toward 1:15 to go in this one. Coomer, a little step and go. Didn't get away, but got a nice pass to Holt. And she buried it. Michael, 1 minute to go in game 1. And we'll have all kinds of stuff to do when we wrap this one up and then take a short break, and we'll have game 2. Boys version. Southwestern running a little bit of a out offense right now, and I don't know if Coach Mullins wanting a shot, wanting the clock to dissolve, but McDonald is going to go to the free throw line because Oaks just committed the foul. That's 4 I have on her. Yeah. Not that it matters, but out of habit, I give you that.
I don't have a 10. 10 checking in for Pulaski.
Okay, let's see if I have one. That would be Sydney Resch.
And then we have Swift also checking in. Sarah
Thank
Swift.
you, Sarah Swift, number 1. Free throw comes off. The rebound comes away to Holt, and Pulaski will head to front court. Coomer, off the dribble. Left side 3. Swift, no. Backside, put it up and in. Martin got the carom off the backside, and she's in the book. We go under a half minute. 63-45, Southwestern with the lead. Coomer dogs Flynn, and Flynn will give it up. McDonald in a corner. Neal put it up short. Rebound comes away to Hall. She didn't get it to go, but she got hit. Holt picks up her second. Hall will shoot 2. That one brought rain just off the right side. She'll have another. And Hall's second one off the rim. Battle for the rebound. Coomer didn't have to get it. It was off Southwestern. 8 ticks to go in this opener. Coomer has it. She'll steam toward front court. Ball's flopped away into the corner. It'll bounce off the floor. The shot will be late. Martin's basket will not count at the buzzer, and this one will go final 63-45. Southwestern with the win. And Michael, we'll get ready for the Alton Blakely Family of Dealerships post-game show. I'm going to give you a scoring recap, and you can get ready for all the post-game activities.
Sounds good.
For Southwestern in the game, I have Alexis Smitty with 18, but 16 of those in the opening half. Peyton Acey had 6, all of those in the opening half. 8 to Kayla Young, 6 of those coming in the second half. Kylie Foreman had 6 points, all in the second half. Marissa Lovelace, 5 in the first half, 5 in the second half. She's 10 on the game. Kinsley Morgan, 3 in each half. She's got 6. Nordis played and failed to score. 3 to Aiden Smitty. 2 to Aubrey Dalton. Jacelyn Flynn, Cameron Hall, Jordan McDonald, and Sarah Neal, along with Audrey Teeter, all played and failed to score. And rounding out the scoring for Southwestern, Taylor Nelson with 4 points. So for Southwestern, a total of 63 on the game. For Pulaski County, they will fall to 1-1 on the season. Southwestern will move to 1-1 on the season, by the way. And for Pulaski County, 5 points to Shelby Cothran, 11 to Madeline Blankenship, 14 to Madeline Dunn, Caroline Oakes with 5, 4 to Dawn Wilson. Abby Coomer played and failed to score. Maggie Holt with 3. Sydney Resch played and failed to score. Sydney Martin had 2. Sarah Swift also played and failed to score. If we missed anybody, a total of 45, 63, 45. Michael?
We have Somerset Community College offensive players of the game. Mike, I have from Southwestern, Alexa Smitty, getting that recognition. Modern Systems Defender of the game for Southwestern, giving that recognition to Marissa Lovelace. For Pulaski County, the Somerset Community College offensive player of the game, Maddie Dunn. Again, her game full of speed. And then defensively, Miss Blankenship, Madeline Blankenship. I thought all those young ladies had excellent ball games tonight. And so if you got to be pleased with how the outcome of this game. I mean, if you're Southwestern side, Pulaski County got some things to work, but, they never quit fighting, Mike. I mean, they fought to the very bitter end. Game 2 of the season, Mike. I mean, you're going to see some of this kind of stuff early.
Yeah, you are, but I'm going to say this. If Southwestern shoots the ball from the perimeter like they did tonight, whatever uniform you've got and whatever name on your chest, they're going to be a tough out. That is a good-looking basketball team, and they shot it very well tonight.
They did indeed. Mike. I'm going to pay a few bills here before we sign off here. Brad Carroll and all the staff at CC's Furniture are proud supporters of all local basketball teams in our Lake Cumberland area. It is our hope here at CC's Furniture that all the coaches and all the student athletes have a successful and injury-free season. Come visit us at CC's Furniture, where we'd be glad to help you with all your home furnishing needs. And in real estate, working with the right people matters. Barry Turner, broker and co-owner at Turner Realty Group, knows the ropes. Over the years, Turner Realty Group has developed excellent relationships with their clients. See for yourself on their Zillow profile with more reviews than anyone else in the Lake Cumberland region. Turner Realty Group is just off Highway 27 between lots 21 and 22. Call 679-SOLD or go online at shopsomersethomes.com. And keeping stats and a correct score is important to players, coaches, and fans, and the same can be said about keeping your taxes and finances in order. For over 26 years, Randall D. Turpin CPA has been doing just that. If accounting is not your thing, then let the pros at Randall D. Turpin CPA do it for you. Proud sponsor of the Randall D. Turpin Scoreboard, located on Parkers Mill Road in Somerset.
I want to thank Quick Care Walk-In Clinic at Med Park West, as always, our title sponsor, and also the Don Franklin Somerset family of dealerships, our presenting sponsor for everyone who makes this possible. We want to thank you. This one was, again, first quarter break, 19-12, Southwestern led. It was 32-19 at halftime, 57-28 at the end of 3, and that's when things went crazy. Southwestern came out and they put 25 up in the third quarter, and then from that point on there was never a doubt, only the final score, 63-45 your final. The Lady Warriors will win this one. I've noticed that they just put 43 minutes on the clock for me and you. So we can take our time if you got anybody else you want to thank, but when we wrap this up, it's probably going to be in the neighborhood of 20, 25 minutes or so before we come back with the boys' game. So don't leave us. Don't run away. Pulaski County and Southwestern boys version, and my memory tells me that throughout the years I have gone into those games and said, well, so-and-so's a better basketball team. This one won't be close. Not only have they been close, I've seen a team that you didn't think had a chance win games in this one. And the intensity level in this one was good. The intensity level in that one will be really good. And if you want to watch it, again, one more announcement. You can't come and buy a ticket and get in here tonight because of the rules that we're playing by. So if you don't have a ticket, you can't get in here. And there will be very limited seating, that are going to follow the COVID guidelines. The only way you can watch that game, if you don't have that ticket in your hand right now, is here on LakeCumberlandSports.com, and we'll be more than proud to bring it to you.
Absolutely. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors again for making it possible. Mike? He's Mike Kerr.
Hey, just for us and then all the crew here at Southwest. We're at Pulaski County High School, Mike. You've been here before at Pulaski County High School for the Lake Cumberland sports team. Stick around in about 20, 25 minutes or so. We'll be back with the boys version. See you then.